Hello guys, what is up? It is Finn here bringing you guys some more NHL 22 expansion franchise with our Hartford Whalers, and it is Stanley Cup time. We are going up against McDavid and the Oilers this episode, who will finish 44-34-4, but not as good as our 54-25-3. So with all that being said, let's go for 200 likes. I know we can do it, so smash that like button, show that love and support, and subscribe. Join the Dorsal fam. Don't forget to ring that bell. Follow us on Twitch. That link's down below. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Let's do it. Wasn't Hartford's abbreviation HAR, not HFD? I don't know. I don't really care either, to be quite honest. I remember I screwed up Quebec's. I forget what I did. I think I did, like, it was either, I forget what the right one was. It's either QUE or QBC, and I did one or the other, and people were not happy about it. But it's like, is it really going to affect the gameplay? But I thought I Googled what this one was, so you can blame Google if this is messed up. Most likely. Don't blame me. Blame anything other than me. Nothing is ever my fault. I'm perfect. Just kidding. But I was recording this, and I didn't realize my mic was muted. Luckily, nothing happened. It was 0-0 with like a couple minutes into the game. Oh, we got a penalty? Yes, we do. We got a power play. There we go. Do you have anyone outside Gaudreau with an X Factor? There might be some. I don't know about X Factor, but maybe like whatever's below that. I don't remember. I think if you have the star, you got something. I just don't know what. So we probably have a couple guys, actually, with the star. I don't remember if everybody who hits, like, a certain overall becomes an X Factor, though. Like, if you hit, like, 85 or 90, I don't know if you just get an X Factor. Van Riemsdyk's an 84. I would think, like, 85 or 90 would be, like, the overall. At least in Madden. No, I don't know if in Madden you become anything. I know 90 you become a... I think you can develop the superstar trait without being a certain overall, but I can't quite remember. But I think you automatically... Well, no, Miles Sanders is like a 90-something for me, and he got up to a superstar. I didn't do like any of those, like, oh, get 3 touchdowns in one game to develop his trait. Like, I think it just automatically did it at a 90. Oh, put that in! Oh, man, I didn't realize Dubois was right there. Oh, that was not the smart. Oh, we got another penalty. It's going to be 5-on-3. Nice. Special abilities. Is that what it's called? Or superstar? Yeah. Because I think in Madden, you automatically get superstar to 90. And then in 95, you automatically get an X Factor. I think. That's how it works. But I think you can get either one earlier. If you, like, meet goals and stuff like that, like in franchise mode. Like, usually you get those, oh, coach, I'm feeling real good. I think I'm going to have a great game next game. And then it's like, oh, get 2 sacks with this player. Or get 2. It's usually like hold the Chiefs to 100 rushing yards. Or get 2 sacks, tackles for loss, forced fumbles, interceptions with Derek Barnett. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking of a player on the Eagles that, like, doesn't have anything. So I've gotten it a few times, though. I know I got up Patrick Johnson. Ooh, oh, they didn't patch it too well. Hurdle with his 5th goal of the playoffs. We're up early. It's 1-0. Good stuff by Hurdle. I don't know if it's that early, and I think we're still on a power play, because if I'm assuming I'm right, that should have been a 5-on-3 goal. Nope, I guess it was a 5-on-4. I didn't remember there being that little, like, what's the word? I don't know. Forget it. I didn't think there was only 3 guys out there for the Oilers. That works. All right. Yeah, whatever happened to Patrick Line? I remember I bought like a year ago or something like that. Oh, I was going to try it again. I bought like a 11x14 photo of him, like in the Stadium Series. It was actually a nice photo, but of course he was on Winnipeg for like $20. And I feel like it's probably not even worth that. Hockey autographs just aren't worth anything. I feel like. Remember the whole like Line A versus Matthews debate? And now I think it's very obvious which one's better. I think it probably was Line A for like a year or two. And then it just... I don't quite remember though. But I think it's definitely a different story now. Oh, nope. He only has 10 points right now this season. Oh, they had to have played at least like... How many games have been played so far? At least like 25, 30, right? Because the season starts, what, like mid-October? Yeah, something like that. He got 10 points in 9 games this season. Oh, that's not bad, then. So he's over a point per game, unless he's hurt. Did someone say he's hurt? Oh, he's injured, okay. I was going to say. I guess that's why I haven't heard anything about him. Because I know he's a good player. But I remember there was that whole trade, like, Dubois for him, right? Oh, shoot, tied up. McDavid, of course, his 11th goal of the playoffs. What was I going to say? When were they rookies? Because they were in the same draft class, right? Line A and Matthews. Because that wasn't one like first and the other was second, or one was first and one was third. Because I remember they were both like, oh, everyone was debating who's better. What was the 16-17 season was their first years, right? Wasn't. Or was it 15-16? I think it might have been 15-16. Because Matthews, didn't he get like 3 or 4 goals in his first game or something like that? I think it was 4, wasn't it? Because I remember like the next day seeing that on Twitter. Like he got, I was like, oh wow. I don't know if I knew who he was at the time. I might have like heard of him. Yeah, 4 goals in his first game. See, I'm not the biggest like I used to be. I'm not the biggest like buff on any specific sport, like a know-it-all. I probably used to be for baseball, like way back when, but not so much anymore. Like I knew like every player. Like any guy that would come in, I'd be like, oh yeah, I heard of him. I know him. And now I'm not like that anymore. There's a lot of guys I see come up to bat, and I'm like, who? I'm like, his stats are pretty good, but who is this guy? Oh, boy. Back to Grundstrom. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Nice shot, though. Yeah, I think that is Brian Elliott. I wonder how he's doing this year. I don't think he was doing that great. He's with Tampa, though, now. And I think he did really well in the game against the Flyers. Did they shut him out? I can't remember. I liked Brian Elliott, though, on the Flyers. I know he wasn't the best, but he was a solid backup. Especially for his age. I think he's like, isn't he like 35 or something like that? He was a nice guy, too. He used to always stop after practice. I think my favorite was, I think I had a photo I wanted him to sign. And I saw, like, him like, driving past the, like, you know, the spot where you get autographs at after practice. And I realized at the last second, I was like, oh, it's Elliott. And he, like, slammed on the brakes and, like, backed up. I was like, oh, wow, what a nice guy. Oh, if only that didn't go over the net. Oh, that was a pretty interesting move. Didn't work, but that's okay. Oh, the Leafs still lost that game. He scored 4 goals. Man. If I scored 4 goals in one game and still lost, I'd be like, oh, Jesus, this is what the rest of my career is going to be like. Was I right when he was a rookie? Was it the 15-16 season or the 16-17? Can't remember if I was a freshman in college or a sophomore. I know it was one or the other. How long will today's stream be? Depends how many people we got here. That's usually what determines how long I go for. Oh, rebound. No. I was thinking about doing the Has-Beens and Misfits franchise. I don't know when episode 2 will be up, though. I'm waiting for the thumbnail for it, but I'm not going to rush the guy. His rookie season was 16-17. Okay. I thought it might have been 15-16, but I couldn't remember. So I was a sophomore. That's when I started really getting into hockey again. Not that I ever wasn't, but Like, started watching the games a lot, started going to the practices. I remember the only thing I wanted for Christmas my freshman year of high school were Winter Classic tickets. It was something even my dad always talked about. He's like, oh, we're definitely going when it's at Citizens Bank Park because we're big Phillies fans, and never went. I even would have went to like the alumni game or the AHL game. That's all I wanted for Christmas that year, but didn't get them. I was pretty bummed, but oh well, it is what it is, you know. I had to grab something for my girlfriend. All right, good stuff, good stuff. And thank you, Penman. Let me turn on the speaker, actually. Thank you, Penman, for the follow. Welcome to Dorsal Fan. All right, back. Oh, that's the end of the period. Okay. Guess that was a perfect time to pause. All right, let's go ahead and get into the... that was the first, right? The first period? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. 19 shots to 5? Oh, my gosh. I didn't even realize we had that many shots. Jeez. We're looking at a 60-shot game. They'll probably... It's not going to stay that way. It never does. Good kicker, meh, punter series. Yeah, that series did not do as well as I was hoping for this year, the kicker punter. And it sucks because I really enjoy doing that one. It's definitely, it's interesting. I thought about doing a mystery relevant franchise or career mode with you know, the guy that the Bucks took as the last pick in the draft. Something Stewart. Was it like Brian Stewart or something like that? I can't remember, but and I was playing a little bit in the preseason. I was just like, man, I don't know if anyone's going to enjoy this. You know what I mean? I don't know who here watches career modes in Madden, but the ones I usually see people do are like safeties or corners, quarterbacks. I don't know if I ever see running backs. I tried a wide receiver. I did not have fun really with that. Oh, good try by Gaudreau. But yeah, it was, I like doing quarterback. I haven't done a career. Did I do one last year? I think I did, but it was awful. It was either last year or the year before. It was like that really bad storyline, and it was just like you always won a game or won like the college games you could never lose. The stories in those are just so bad, and it's like the same. And I feel like it doesn't dictate your future like in the NFL. Because there were videos on people seeing like if it's even possible to lose like any of those college games, and it like wasn't. Yeah, it was not fun at all to play those, especially edit them. I'm like, who wants to watch me play this guaranteed win game? Because I remember I wanted to do the plow, and I couldn't even create him the way I wanted to. Because I always make like the biggest and tallest guy, and I couldn't even do that. It was like a default height and weight. I was like, well, that's kind of dumb. I think the only good like story in Madden was Long Shot. That was actually pretty good. I never played the second one. I don't even remember how the first... I don't even know if I finished the first one. But I remember playing it, and I thought it was pretty good. But oh well. You should do a tight end for the Packers because you can block too. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do, block. Heath, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Dorsal Fan. Although I have a feeling that's supposed to be pronounced in a different way, but I won't. I could be wrong. I hope I am. Who do I think will win the Stanley Cup this season? I have no clue. The Lightning. I'll just go with the safe bet. Who was in it last year? Was it... I know it was the Lightning, but who did they play? Was it the Bruins again? I can't remember. Who was in it? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Don't be nice. Okay, good. Habs. Oh, it was the Habs last year. I like barely remember the Cup last year. I remember I wanted the Habs to win. Oh, it went over the net. Okay, I thought that was in. See, now we're starting to struggle this period. This maybe White can get a nice shot. Nope, it's blocked. He was preventing that cheese. He knew what I was going to try to do. We have a delayed penalty coming up. That could be good. Grunstrom. Oh, they didn't patch it. No, I think he did come over a little bit more than they usually do, but it just didn't work. All right. No, blocking actually does seem fun, Kato. And as a tight end. I really don't understand why they don't make a kicker punter option, though. It's like, how hard can it be to, like, pick any position? Make a long snapper if someone wants to do that. That's another thing. It's like, I know the long snappers are in the game, and I think they're usually listed as a tight end, but they're like a 30 overall. I think Rick Lovato was like a 30-something. But it's like, does the long snapper rating even matter? Or that, like, I know you have to have a long snapper in Madden, but it's usually like a center or a lineman that you can use. I think you can use a tight end, but it's like, even if I put in a bad overall, what's going to happen? Like, I've never seen, like, a bad snap in Madden. I've never seen something go, like, sail over player's head, and I feel like that's, like, something that you should see. But I feel like even if a guy had a 98, like, snapping attribute, you would still see, like, you would still frequently see bad snaps, like, over the guy's head. And it's not something that should happen that frequent, because it's very rare you see a bad snap. Especially if it's a good center. Although I remember when the Eagles had Herbig playing center. Oh my gosh, I couldn't stand him. Nate Herbig. He was getting penalties, bad snaps. I think it was him, not Driscoll, right? Yeah. Flyers. That Eagles offensive line, jeez. Always hurt. Kelsey's like the only one that stays healthy. Even when he's hurt, he's still playing. I think Lane Johnson's playing, though. Brooks got hurt again. I forget what he got, but I remember he sat out like all last year, and then he came back this year. Or no, last year he had the like ACL or something like that injury, and then he came back, and then he got hurt again. And Jason Peters is still playing. I think he's on the Bears, because I think I was watching, was it on Thanksgiving? Did the Bears play on Thanksgiving? I don't remember. But I was watching a Bears game. I think it was the Bears. And I saw Peters, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's still playing? He's probably doing better than half the linemen on the Eagles. Although I like Mayada, however, I think it's Mailata. Although I really think they need to utilize him as like a fullback as well. They really need to do that. Am I winning, son? I am wet pancake. I am. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I have a lot of expectations for Madden 23. Do you have expectations or wishes? Because it's completely different things. I have many wishes. Although my main thing is for Madden, like, the features and all that, I don't even think are bad. Like, there's really nothing I want added to Madden. I just want them to fix the damn game. It's so sad I have to go through all these different slider sets to find a way I'm happy to play the game. Like, I'm like 10-2 or 11-2 in my Eagles franchise, but I have really good offense and defense. I think my overall is like 85 or something like that. So it's like not surprising, but like it's just like I still want to have those rare like L's and stuff like that, or like impressive wins like against a good team when I'm bad. But it's just like I've seen so many plays where it's like, how did they get a first down? I've even challenged it, and it still got, like, the rolling on the field still held. Here's another one. Yeah, they really patched that behind the net. Jeez. Unless it was something else they were talking about, but... And did I not update the game? I'm pretty sure I did. But, yeah, I did update it yesterday, I think. I don't know when the patch came out. I thought it was yesterday, but... Or 2 days ago. But it's so that's how I scored every time this game, I'm pretty sure. I wonder what the shot totals are going to look like. I still don't think they have that many. They might have hit double digits, but I doubt it. Oh, I got to shoot that. Oh, damn it. All right. No worries, no worries. Let's go ahead and get into the third now. And it is 14 to 29 in shots. So, yeah, we got a lot. We got 10 shots. We didn't get 19, but we got 10. And they got a few more. I think they had 9. So, the shot totals were a bit more even this period. Or last period, I guess I should say. You should relocate Arizona. Ugh, I think I'm done with franchise modes this year. I already got 3. I already got the Flyers, the Kraken, and the Whalers. I don't think we need another new series. Probably no more new series. Wait, wasn't there something I thought about starting? Like a different game? I can't remember. Maybe not. I want to do like I see a lot of people do like, oh, hitting a home run, scoring a touchdown, and like every game or every like video game with this player. And I want to do something like that, but like a funny one, like Johnny Manziel. A guy who was like in what, like 2 or 3 Maddens. Or do one with like 1 player that's in 1 game, and then that's it. It would be like just a short, like 30-second video. But I don't know who I would do. Who's a guy that was in like 1 Madden? That's like a big deal. Like not like a backup player. Like not like a nobody draft pick. Like a dude that was supposed to be like pretty good, but was only. See, I feel like if there was a guy that was supposed to be really good, he wouldn't be in just 1 game. Yerman Mercedes. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, they really fixed it this year. Or this patch. 4 of them. I might not have updated it, but I'm pretty sure I did. Unless, because I remember I recently uploaded, or it said gameplay update, and I hit it. It was like 2 days ago. Or yesterday, I can't remember. The Flyers lost last night. I don't know if you're talking about the Flyers, but I think you're talking about the Wild. Never mind. I know the Flyers lost in a shootout last night. Unfortunately. Oh, one thing I did think about doing was a max sliders game with just mascots in like 3s. I thought that would be fun because I don't think you can do mascots in a regular game. So. Oh, wait, hold on. Go over. Go over. Okay. 4-1 though. I'm not too worried. I hope we're playing a bit more conservative. Oh wait, hold on. Just trying to like dog the clock here. Dog it. Is this game 1? Yes, it is. Oh, Bouchard's playing. Who's he playing for again? I can't remember. Line chemistry doesn't go up, right? Like if you're like at a, let's just say a line is like a -1. Is it possible to get them to a 0 or a +1? Because there are times, I think it's more of a bug though in the game, that like I'll see. Let's try and score like a different way. I'll see like a line, like when I'm editing the lines, it'll be like one thing for line chemistry, and then it changes like later on. But I think it's more of a glitch. Because sometimes, like, when you look at a player's, like, scheme fit or whatever it's called, like, line fit, it'll be, like, it just looks different. Like, the 3rd one, especially for defensemen, like, never, like, shows something. Or it always looks bugged for defensemen. I think it's sometimes for forwards, too. Oh, good defense there. Hart and Primo had very similar stats. Funny story, my girlfriend was friends with Primo, however it's pronounced. I think it's Primo. Well, I don't know if she was really like friends, but I forget. I know she used to talk to him. Like when they were kids. I forget how. Did he... I think her brother took lessons from Keith Primo, his dad, who was on the Flyers. I think he was a center. He was pretty good. He played in like the early 90s, I think. Oh no, I didn't follow hockey then. when I started watching hockey, like the Flyers, that was like when they first got Danny Briere from Buffalo. Like Simon Gagne was playing his final seasons. What else? Martin Biron and Niittymaki were the goaltenders. They didn't have Forsberg. I think they recently let him go. I have a Forsberg Flyers jersey signed, like fully stitched too. It doesn't have a fight strap, I don't think, but it's like the black Flyers jersey. Kind of like what the reverse retro was supposed to be. But, and it's signed by Forsberg. I got it for $50. The only problem with the jersey was it had like white, or like that spotting up top, like the yellow spot, like stain. But once it's framed, like you wouldn't be able to see it. And the guy I bought it from was like, you could take it to a dry cleaner and they could fix it. And if not, you can return it here, like, if they're unable to. And I'm like, oh, it's $50. I'm not going to return it for some stains on the... I'm not going to return a Hall of Fame or signed authentic jersey due to a couple stains I'm not going to see when I frame it. It's no big deal. Oh, 4-3. Jeez. I'm blowing this one, guys. All right. It's okay. It's all right. Yamamoto getting it done. What happened to Puljujarvi? Is he, like, on the Oilers anymore? I remember he, like, where was he playing? He was playing somewhere else. Was it, like, the KHL or something like that? Or SHL. I don't remember where he went. He went to some league overseas. But he's still, like, a low elite in this game, because I think I picked him up in either this franchise or the Kraken. I can't remember, but I remember that when I did sign him, I couldn't play him because it was, like, too late to call him up or whatever. But is he actually playing, or is he, like, Puljujarvi is on the Oilers? Is he, like, playing? Like, is he rostered? Or is he, like, do they just have his rights? I don't know why he wasn't playing before, because he was, like, a big name. All right, they're pulling now. 4-3 is our score. Oh, also, keep an eye out for... I don't think it'll be up today, because I think I'm getting one package today and another package tomorrow. My pristine auction stuff that I got, but most of the stuff I'm selling, because I got it at a good price. So, I like how some of the fans are just wearing, like, white pants and a white shirt. Does anyone actually dress like that to a hockey game for a whiteout? I thought they just wear, like, white shirts, or they give away white shirts. All the fans wearing white look like they should be in, like, a boy band, like a couple thousand person boy band. Ooh, I forgot they pulled the goalie and I'm over here. Getting scared. This is on All-Star, right? It's All-Star, right? Yeah. There's like so many different, like, there's All-Pro, All-Star. Oh my gosh, I was up 4-1 and they tied it up. All right. Let's see your Twitch wrapped, Finn. I don't watch Twitch, so it's probably either you or a buddy I watch that unboxes sports cards. That would be my number one. Or like someone I rated once. I literally never watch streams. As ironic as that might be. Oh, we're going into OT. Man, we really choked at the in this period. All right, 4-1. He's on the roster. He has 23 points in 28 games. Puljujarvi? Oh, I didn't know he was playing. I've heard like nothing about him in years. But then again, I don't really watch any NHL content, so. I work, so cut me some slack. I work a full-time job aside from doing YouTube, so sadly I don't have as much time to follow sports as I would like. Pretty based. Plus you fell off. Ratioed. I think the whole ratio thing is so stupid, though. Like, I don't understand where it came from. I remember I saw this funny one on Twitter. It was like that like drawing of like a dude holding his phone. It's like, oh, I just ratioed you. It's like one of those sarcastic memes. It's like the guy that's like drawn in like black and white, and it's like the cartoon guy. You know what I'm talking about, probably. Washington's QB got COVID. Like a third of Washington's team, or half the team, got COVID. So I don't know what's going on for the Eagles game, but I hope it doesn't get canceled. I don't know if they'll postpone it, but the thing is that that's going to be tough, you know, for marketing, because they care more about... I was so mad that they made the Broncos still play, though, without, like, a QB, because their whole QB room got, like, COVID. But I don't understand why they can't just sign, like, a practice squad QB. Like, I think if there's, like, a COVID outbreak, they should be able to, like, just sign a bunch of guys off the practice squad. I know there's many free agents available. Like, there should be, like... And that would be a great opportunity for guys to get another shot. Like, I don't know who has COVID, or who's... I don't even know if it's necessarily they have COVID. I think they're just on the list. Like, they've... I don't know. I think a couple people had it, and I'm guessing it spread throughout the clubhouse. But yeah. I know Toronto, like, is going back to 50% capacity. It's just such a weird virus. It really is. Like, my girlfriend had it. She tested positive. I'm pretty sure I had it. But well, yeah, I definitely did. Because I had the chest pains, but they weren't bad. Like, it felt like congestion or just someone, like, pulling on my chest. Like, it didn't feel bad. Like, hers was bad, her chest pains. But that's all she had were just chest pains. I think there was one day she couldn't smell anything. I had a cough for, like, a week or two. I also had, like, a groggy throat. But I thought it was allergies. And then when she got tested positive, I was like, maybe that's why I've been having this for so long. And, yeah, so that was a little, you know, it was scary, but it's been, like, almost 2 weeks since, and, like, it hasn't gotten worse for either of us, so... it's just so weird, and for some people, they're hospitalized with it. It's just, like, there we go, OT winner! It's just such a weird virus, like, the way it's just so different. Literally, like, there are people my age, like, that are, like, hospitalized by it, and it's scary, because, like, when I found out we were gonna, like, she had it, I didn't know what to expect. Like, that's why it's, like, I don't know, I wasn't sure how my body would react to it. And I'm vaccinated, too, so I think that's what really helped me, with how recently I became full. I think I got the last shot in, like, August. So I think that really helped me out. But it was, you know, I was scared when we heard that, you know, when we heard about it. But I'm glad that everything's fine now. But it's, yeah, I really hope that it gets solved soon. Because it's really just, when you think it's getting better, it seems to get worse again. And it picks back up and cases go back up. But yeah, it's scary, but I hope it gets better for sure, and I'm sure it will eventually. But stay safe, everybody, for sure. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Don't go anywhere, those of you on Twitch. We're still gonna play something, not sure what, but that's gonna do it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.